anytime, anywhere. Access inspiration that never switches off. Stuck in traffic? Elevate your mood and own the moment. Just looking busy? Make every second count. Tap into Kingdom content instead. One tap, instant power, real transformation. Download the Elevate TV app now. Exclusively on Google Play.
Elevate TV, advancing Kingdom lifestyle.
Good morning, this is Elevate Television. I'm your host Moses Mururi, and today we have an amazing discussion that you would not want to leave your screen wherever you are. But before we go on, the drill is already the same. We have the link on Facebook, on YouTube, and every other platform. Please, if you have not subscribed on any of our platforms, please kindly do that urgently, because we are able to send you some of these important broadcasts as they come. But now, please send the link, put it on your WhatsApp groups, send it to all your friends. As we do that, let me do mine quickly. The drill is always the same. You send it, you send it, you send it. I have sent it to I've sent mine to even my guest. There you go. There you go. And we are ready. Please do that. Put it on your WhatsApp groups. Put it on your friends list. Let's keep moving. And today we have great discussions that are going to move it the right direction. Hear this. 3 guys were struggling to pay rent. And in their struggle, they decided that in their apartment, they are going to rent their mattress and launch the 𝗪𝗔𝗔𝗠𝗔𝗠 from that little place, meaning their problem became a solution. And remember this, every time we gather here, we are talking about solutions, businesses, and everything that comes along your way. There is an opportunity in it. Today, Airbnb is one of the global, successful platforms and business you will find covering the whole world. Is a new an opportunity for people to find new clientele into their apartments, and also hire out their apartments for a fee and income. Today we are going to be discussing about Airbnbs and their impact on the hospitality industry. And today we are joined by an amazing guest today, one who's in the industry, one that has been part of it for a while, and she's in our house today. Karibu, Paris.
Thank you.
I want you to look at this camera and introduce yourself.
Okay. Thank you for having me here.
Thank
you.
My
name is 𝗪𝗔𝗪. I work as a sales and marketing manager in Ghana.
Okay.
And you're right, I've been in the industry for long. We have felt Airbnb firsthand.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you felt them firsthand.
Yes.
Wow. Just before we go anywhere else, just give me your mind about them. what you think about when you see them and you have this business to run and you think about them. What comes into your mind?
Airbnbs are amazing. So they're amazing. It was an innovation by someone.
Yeah.
Someone saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
And of course, they are giving us a run for the money, you know.
Yeah.
They challenge the hospitality, the hotel industry, by the way they, if you walk into an Airbnb, someone put their passion into it. Yeah, it's not just a room. It comes with a nice design, inspired by someone's passion. Yeah, so it is a challenge to us. It's giving us a challenge, which is good for competition. So it keeps us moving with the speed.
Somebody said it's a disruptor.
It is a disruptor. It was a big one, actually.
But I think disruptors are important.
Very important.
Because they bring, and once somebody told me that hotels also came up and said, we have this thing, so what?
So what?
So they also decided to come up, I think to level up, come up with better. In fact, there are even hotels that are offering the same, the same facilities, but with a different concept.
True.
And I think for me, disruptors are opportunities, and you can look at it the way it is. Let me, with that, I don't know if you have the stats, the statistics maybe, but we know travelers are key, key users of this facility. What are they? Locally? We have a local, and actually the local hospitality industry just became vibrant through those things.
Yeah.
Who are the key drivers? Who drives this thing? Who are the ones in demand?
I feel the solo travelers.
Solo. Okay.
Solo travelers, in a way that there is a lot of, there's a difference between someone in need of a hotel. I think if you need, we cannot compete for this market.
Yeah.
Someone who is moving for an Airbnb, they have special needs. And this is the same person who will go in a hotel for a different need. If I'm looking for privacy, maybe minimum disruptions, I'll go for an Airbnb.
Okay.
Human beings are social beings. So I will feel more at home in a hotel because there's movement, interaction with the staff. I can have room service. So hotel and Airbnb, they compete, yes, for the same client, but not direct.
Okay.
Not direct. If I'm going and I look for privacy, I will look for an Airbnb. If I'm looking for a cozy stay, I will look for a hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I think that's good to know, because some people, technology never comes to take away your job.
True.
Like what people have said about AI. AI is not coming to take anybody's job.
No.
It's basically you level up.
Yeah.
You become one who understands the tools and you're able to use them, then it helps your work. So the hotel industry, because one of the guys who was telling me something about hotels, and I was asking him, because this has been a key research we did, he told me, no, we felt it, but now we don't feel it.
Exactly.
We felt it, but now we don't feel it. Yes. We don't feel it because hotels have their clientele.
Exactly.
I
think it was back in 2018 when they came.
Yes, they came
majorly,
with a bang.
Yeah, when we felt it. And then 2018, 2019, and then COVID came.
Yeah.
And then it was all Airbnb because you don't want interaction with people. People still worked from home. I think that is where now internet became, home internet connection was very major. So Airbnb became a thing. You want to work away from home, Airbnb. But then after COVID left, now there is all this kind of security, hygiene issue, lack of professionalism, then people come back to the hotel. Again, like I said, the solo traveler will go for Airbnb because of budget and other issues. But when it comes to corporate business, they will come to the hotel because of the compliance, security, accountability, the hygiene levels. Yeah. So we won't say that it is a competition per se, but it would be very ignorant to say that it is not a competition. Of course, they have taken, people who will have come to the hotel now have an option, but then there is what you will get in a hotel, what you can get in an Airbnb.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I like what you have done. You're very balanced. You're very balanced. The key, now that you've hit it, the pros and cons, because they are there.
Yeah.
because in Kenya we've really felt it on sometimes on a negative part.
True.
Because of just in your own, from your own industry, what are the key things you see as dangers in this thing?
The what?
The dark sides.
The dark side of the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like what scares me as a hotelier if I was an investor in a hotel. I think if you go to Kilimani right now, some of the apartments that are coming up, you will find a whole apartment is Airbnb owned by like maybe 3-4 people. So they have quite a number of rooms. The advantage we had before, if a corporate is looking for 5 rooms, you won't get them in one person. Because it was I can own one Airbnb. So if I have a group of 5 people, I cannot accommodate them. So they will go back to the hotel. My scare right now, if I was a hotel investor, is you will find a whole building is Airbnb. And the rooms are up to date. They are modern rooms. And then they are coming up with this concept of doing a restaurant upstairs. I mean the rooftop.
Rooftop, yeah.
Yes, and the swimming pool, all the amenities. And remember, these are modern facilities compared to maybe the hotel that have been there for long. Yeah. So they are improving what the advantages that the hotel had over them. So that is a scare, because if they continue doing this and all that, and the hotels don't adjust, it might just be a thing. Remember, these people have an advantage of, for us, we have to be very compliant. We have to take all their licenses, we have to comply with health and all these things. Like you said, these people can operate without being on the app, you know? So if you even charge a room for 7,000, that is your whole 7,000. For us, we can't afford that because we have the taxes.
You have taxes,
we have the staff and all that. We hire professionalism. They can afford to hire anyone. So that is a scare, because if they keep on coming like that, I mean, they could catch up.
But then in that text, I'm just wondering, because it looks like an unfair game.
It is unfair game.
Because you have invested heavily. You are paying maybe some hotels even are paying rent facilities. They have workers, they are paying licenses, and they are very expensive licenses. Then you have taxes. By the time you even now think about the supplies you have to, your bills are high. Then this guy comes in, he just gets these people inside. 2 nights, the guy is clean. You can't even know something happened in that house. And it's gone. Is there a regulation going on about these things?
About the Airbnbs, of course, the government is heavily on them complying, getting verified, getting TRA, safety. I think right now it's mandatory, you have cameras and all that. If they are regulated, competition is good. Competition is good, but I feel that, like I said, we are not on the same lane. If you're looking for safety, you'll be in a hotel. If you're looking for accountability, professionalism, you're in the hotel. If you are a risk taker, that's why I said local solo travelers, you are confident about your whereabouts, you opt for Airbnb.
The other thing I'm thinking about is the disadvantage.
The disadvantage?
The disadvantage of these Airbnbs. In terms of, you mentioned something about security. You mentioned something about hygiene. And I think for me the security scare.
The security scare is there.
Because I think, I mean, is it December we had actually very serious cases?
There are actually very many.
Okay, those are the only ones that were highlighted,
Those are just the ones that are being highlighted. But I can imagine a whole building, you just get one receptionist, and then you have to go through the whole building. There's no movement. And you go into your room, and it's kind of scary, Anything can happen, and nobody knows.
Things have happened, anyway, by the way, because I think we've heard them, we've seen them, and that's what I think for me. When I see those things, I begin to say, then the regulation is key, and the place of because security is very paramount in terms of, I come to a hotel because I know there's security.
And
I mean, the first terrorism problem we had in Kenya was in a hotel, but then it was hindered because of security. Hotel security were able to basically push these guys back. Even though they did an attack, they were able to secure their
at least the major bits.
Their guests.
The damage could have been,
it would have been worse. So imagine this is an Airbnb, has only one security guard at the door. I mean, look at the damage.
In fact, I think the government need to go heavy on Airbnb security, because if we are looking at our international guests just coming to Airbnb, someone needs to hold someone accountable. We need to ensure we don't want to lose visitors. For us, we survive on visitors. We hear something, there's a security threat, we'll lose equally. If a diplomat comes, take an Airbnb, and something happens, we equally lose. So I think there's importance of regulating the Airbnb industry, not in a bad way, just to have a fair competition and safety for everyone.
It needs to be, because really you are actually competing for the same clientele.
Exactly.
And you have over-invested.
Yeah.
So there has to be some level of, is called fair play. I was looking at the tourism magazine the other day, and I discovered in 2025 we had a high surge of tourists.
Yeah.
A major surge. Did you feel it?
2020,
25.
2020, yes. I think 2025 was our highest year.
Wow.
In sales, yes.
Yeah, because they said there was an increase of about 48%.
Yeah.
With that already, that tells you both the whole country was feeling it in terms of hotels and this. And amazingly, in that report, the hotels also registered an increase
in sales.
Yeah.
And room covers.
And room occupancy. So basically saying, yes, they are here, but the hotel is also?
The hotel, like I said, there's no one single client for Airbnb. There's no one single client for hotels. The same client who will go to Airbnb for certain reasons will go to a hotel for certain reasons. And I feel, like your friend said, we were scared. When we had Airbnb, I remember another one was coming across our hotel, and we had a whole strategy meeting just to discuss how to convert our rooms to Airbnb. And it's almost impossible, because this is a new structure is coming up. You already have a structure.
You already have a structure,
So some things you can't adjust. Again, these people, they can afford to. Before, the government was not heavy on them, so they could afford to sell at any rate. You sell 5,000, that is your money. And here it's us with all these requirements. So you cannot compete on the level of the prices. So I think we decided to focus on our niche, which is where we bring in the professionalism. If you look at how the hotels operate and how the Airbnb operates, it's quite different.
And for me, basically, I find you have more facilities. I mean,
we
I can do a conference in your hotel. I mean, we can do conferencing in your hotel. We can do functions in your hotel and sleep in the same place.
Yes.
And so, for me, the competition is not as per se. It's just basically it's a new business model that people have taken.
Yeah.
And you coexist.
The other interesting things in the hotel. We don't sell beds, we don't sell food, we sell experience.
Yes.
From the gate, from how you're received, from how your bed is made, from how your tea is served, that is what we sell. If you go to the Airbnb, zingine unapatanga tu ni security anakuambia kifungu, that is not the experience. So if you're coming for a business and you need to have some good time, some quality time rather, peace of mind, you can do room service, someone comes, professionalism, you will definitely go to the hotel. Kama unataka mahali pa kulala, then you are going to go to Airbnb.
Wow, I think I like your view. Seriously, there's this skewed view that you think things are so bad, but really, I think the Airbnbs and the business. We've had a lot of conferencing in the city of Nairobi. Especially last year, we had major international conferences in this country. Beds in hotels were not there. I mean, people had been overbooked, and the Airbnbs made a kill out of it. But we had a lot of security issues. Sometimes, people, their bags were stolen, but then there's no one to check on that. From where you sit, if you were to advise government, what would you do?
Go heavy. Okay. Not go heavy. Like just make the ground level for everyone. It is a good concept. I have so many friends with the Airbnb, but they will benefit from it eventually, because if a guest can feel free coming to you and leaving the hotel. Because again, they have amazing design. If you go, the interior is all beautiful.
Yeah.
So just level the ground. For the government, level the ground.
Level the ground.
Yeah.
I'm seeing something else. So, you know, the coexistence between hotels and Airbnbs, and you have to live together.
Yes.
And in fact, some of them are getting business right from you.
Yeah. They are.
They are getting business right from you in terms, because when you're full and somebody needs a certain experience, you can outsource.
Yeah.
And if you have a good, you know, where I stay, there's a very interesting one. Actually, they are going like a hotel now. They have a reception.
They have a restaurant.
They're now doing a restaurant.
Now you see, now they will turn to a hotel, which is where we want them to come.
Yeah,
because finally they will become a hotel.
Yeah.
And they will have to pay all the taxes, and it will be a level ground.
Yes.
The other thing that is will affect the Airbnb. When they were coming up, the new design and everything, someone want to invest in it. When the government is starting to come back for the taxes, and in the hotel, like I said, we even have the way of changing linens, maybe after a few years, the mattresses and all that. So this comes, if you have been in the industry, you have learned these things. So Airbnb, najua they already invested. So zinakuwa zina run out of time. Even when you, the cleaning, if the person who is cleaning for you, they don't care about the linen, taking care of the room, with time unapata the quality of service goes down. So if they turn into a hotel, it is a fair competing ground.
I like that word you're repeating every time. Quality.
Quality. It is about professionalism. I said we are selling experience.
You're selling an experience.
We are selling experience, not food, not rooms.
And let me tell you what. I'm fascinated in marketing. I'm fascinated in brand and marketing. And one of the things I noticed, I was, and I listened to a lot of people, you know, especially in the brand industry. And somebody said something amazing. Said, okay, Airbnbs is here. So what?
So what? Yeah.
So change what you're selling. And so most hotels began to sell experience. They stopped selling, you know, vacation, you know, come stay. They began to say experience.
Exactly.
And anybody looking for an experience has nowhere else to go.
You cannot go to look for an experience.
You will not go because there's a hotel experience that is unforgettable.
True.
That you cannot take away. You know, I mean, and one of the greatest things they say, that brand report said, is that there was, you can find it, I think, even in one of the big brands. I will not mention them because they are not paying me. Okay. They mentioned something amazing. They said that caused a surge of local tourists. I mean, people like you, you just decide we are going for a vacation into a hotel. And so they discovered locals began to go into what was, you know, traditionally tourist hotels. And they began even to say, actually, they are making more money from locals because locals are making...
they are now moving. Because it is affordable.
Not even affordable, the experience.
Even the experience.
Yes.
The experience more, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is the experience at the end of the day.
Yes.
Because we were debating in a group that I am. We go to Mombasa and then you take an apartment, which is basically Airbnb, or you go to the hotel. And if you look back at the whole of the year, you have labored and you are going for a holiday. I don't want to go in an Airbnb. I don't want to start thinking of shopping.
You don't want to cook.
You know, I don't want to cook. I want to go in the morning, someone say, good morning, Paris. I will sit down, this is a reservation for you. I mean, the hotel experience, you cannot compare. If I was going for business, and maybe the company have given me some money I want to save, that is January to November, I want to save something little. I'll go to an Airbnb, I will save cost and all that. But if I'm looking for an experience, I am not going to an Airbnb.
You're a very natural Kenyan.
Yeah, I am not going to Airbnb. I cannot live by January to November and then I go for a holiday.
You know, they say you need to appreciate the body. I hear you need to appreciate. I mean, even me, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go. I mean, I would at the end of the year, honestly.
I want to be in a room. I put do not disturb. Please clean my room. You know, all these small things. I mean, we want to feel appreciated. We want to feel like we are on holiday. You can imagine Airbnb ufike huko alafu ukumbuke ulienda beach and then you have to come back and clean your room or get someone to clean your room. It's like umetoka nyumbani
I think even the saving is not there.
The saving is not there, come to think about it.
Think about it, because
Yeah.
if I've got to find my meals, I'm not going to eat in a small place, I'm going to eat in a
Exactly.
shack. But you see, if I'm a guest in a hotel, there are rates that I'm getting. And
True.
you know, sometimes, and the rates come in if I put a full boat, they are meals,
Their meals.
which I'm not
Their
paying
meals,
for.
exactly.
You know, so when you find that you're staying in a place, of course you won't go and feed yourself on small things. You're going to go and feed.
Unless
properly.
I'm going to maybe a different country where I want to go and have street foods. But if I am in this country, I
that's
am
an
going to a
experiment.
hotel. You know, if I'm going to maybe which country is famous with street food?
It's
Don't say India.
No, it's I think it's Philippines also.
Philippines,
It is
yes.
Philippines.
If I want to go and have some street food, yes, I will go to an Airbnb. But if I'm in Kenya, I'm definitely
Vietnam,
going
I
to a
think.
hotel.
So Vietnam, they have very good street food.
Vietnam. Ah, nice. So if I'm in Kenya, hotel any day, anytime. I want to tell the receptionist, wake me up at 5 in the morning, and they would be calling me. I don't have to set an alarm. So the services that you get from the hotel, definitely
And you know,
not in
now that you're
Airbnb.
talking about it, a very interesting scenario.
Yeah.
Think about this. It's very embarrassing. The guy booked, you booked Airbnb. Whether, okay, some people even are actually not using the app anymore.
exactly.
They're not using the app anymore.
Yes.
Because the app also helps you to legislate some things.
Exactly, and pay taxes
Yes.
also. Yeah.
Now people have moved from the app to my guy.
My guy, I know someone.
I know someone.
Yes.
Now this guy books now, and this one who is booked had forgotten that this guy books for 4 days, but in the middle of those 4 days, there's somebody who had
The
booked.
book on the app. Yes.
Somebody had booked the from the
Yeah. Because if you
third
don't
day.
have system, I don't think you will
Let me
remember.
tell you the kind of drama that was there.
Exactly.
I was amazed. But then it for me, I think solution. And I say these people actually just need to organize themselves, because and that thing would drive them to go the way hotel you can't double book.
You can't double book. We have systems.
You have a
we don't have
system.
to remember anything.
Yes.
You know, we have system for reservation, so you're able to block rooms. So the system will tell you when you're full. Again, there's just so much you can remember. So you don't have to remember if you have a system. But it would be very costly if you have 2 rooms to have the system, you know. So
Yes,
in the
costly.
long run, unless you are running the whole building and then you can afford to have the system, it will be very hard. We will still not be in the same competing grounds.
But even without a system,
Yeah.
I think they would need to come up with what you call a strategy of management.
True.
Because I mean, but when you're coming to a place of double booking,
Yeah.
it simply says there are no structure.
Yeah, true. There is no structure.
There's no structure, and you are part of the chaos.
You're part of the chaos. And what I'm seeing with the Airbnbs, people do it for like, it's a part-time. You find someone has a job and then you have this one running. So you will need someone to run this Airbnb because mtu ameingia, maybe the drainage is not working.
Yeah.
You are not there. So the services per se, you will need someone full-time to look after the facility. Maji imepotea. Otherwise, the client will keep on getting this bad experience. And unlike in the hotel, drainage is not working, someone is there. We have a maintenance department. So ideally, either they will merge, but it is working. I know my guy, if you are able to evade this thing, and if you can have maybe 3, 5, where you can hire someone full-time, I think you are able to manage some of these things as they come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me talk about policy, regulations, and just what you call government, not even government. For you to run a business in this country, there are registrations to do.
Yeah.
There's a policy actually that runs hotels. You belong to an organization
Yeah.
that basically the standards are set.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it called? Is
We
it
have
the
TRA.
TRA. And even there are several.
There are several of them.
And you also, actually, you even belong to a bigger body, the IATA.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
You are IATA approved. Some of them even are airline approved. So you find your network basically is in itself you can move from end to end in terms of I'm in Europe. I go to your site, I find my room, I book my room, I enter my details. By the time, I mean, it's clear. But this other one is a very manual thing.
It is very manual.
Very manual. Even if I was to use the app, it's still very manual. And an incident happens. You know, we've seen deaths. I mean, even in hotels, somebody would die because if they were sick, they were sick. Or even maybe something happened. We've seen very strange events in this. Is it easier to solve it while you're in a hotel than in an Airbnb? Because in a hotel, there's a lot of security. You can tell what happened. I mean, clearly, everything is very easy to follow. But Airbnbs, we have solved cases that are major.
It is easier in the hotel because in the hotel we have some things we call SOPs, standard operating procedures. If there's an incident, there is a way of reporting it. Remember, all this, like I said earlier, it comes with professionalism. We have different departments and they have their own standard operating procedures. If the security threat happens, there's how we report to the security manager who handle it in a professional way, a report to where, call the backup and all that. If it happens in housekeeping, they have their own standard operating procedures. Front office, the same case. Restaurant, the same case. Airbnb. I mean, something happened and you have to remember the guy. I mean, I can feel someone knocking my door, you know. There's that lack of that professionalism. If you're not a hotelier, I did not do anything to do with hotels. These things I have learned working in a hotel. I did a business management. So if I did not end up in a hotel and I see this business, for me it's a business opportunity. I will go buy a bed, get a nice room, you know. But if you're not in hospitality, you will think a bed is a bed. A bed is not a bed. A hotel bed is not just a bed.
Hotel bed is something else.
It is cozy. It is not.
My goodness.
Ukilala hivi, you forget your home. You know. But if I were a layman, I will just get a bed. You know, do my thing there. Kutandika kidogo kidogo. I mean.
Hold it there. We need to go for a break. Paris seems to have a lot, and I'm amazed by the flow of knowledge that she carries and the insight. So we go for a break. After the break, we will be talking online. Please send your questions, send your observation, and let's talk. Let's have a conversation. See you after the break.
Hi everyone, 𝗪𝗵𝗲 here, the leader and founder of the Street Praise Movement. We have something amazing coming up. We've been desiring to be able to have a place where we can be praying at least each and every week and break bread, share the word, fellowship, and by the grace of God, through Apostle David Juma, we're gonna be having the Emerge Nation each and every Wednesday evening, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. See you there.
Life Church International, the Apostolic House, is taking a bold step of faith, introducing the Infinity Eastern Bypass Land Project, our mission to secure land for God's house, a place where generations will be transformed. To encourage your support, Apostle David Juma is giving a powerful gift, his transformational book, Restructuring Your Money. With every gift of only 2,000 Kenyan shillings, you receive this life-changing book, personally autographed by Apostle David, and you sow into a legacy of faith. Partner with us, possess the land, build God's house. The time is now.
Welcome back. We're talking about Airbnbs, the impact on hospitality, and the things that we have to look out for. We're in our second part of this, of this show, and I want you to get involved. I can see somebody, Christopher, you are online. You're saying your friend. So you have friends.
Oh, yes.
You're saying well done, my friend. Eh?
Thank you, Chris.
So the thing is, the thing we are talking about is, I like the word coming through professionalism. Professionalism.
Yes.
Professionalism.
Yeah.
And when you talk about professionalism, I'm thinking about, okay, this person looking for affordability.
Affordability, yes.
And wants a space, but affordability. If you are to sit, if Paris,
yes.
you are the seat behind, and somebody wants to get into an Airbnb,
yes.
and you have this information, you have this background, and
Yeah.
what would you tell?
Yeah.
What would you tell them? Look out for 1, 2, 3 things in a band. You're not prepared. I'm just hitting you.
Affordability.
And I'm not talking about affordability. I'm talking about, the way I would want to go to an Airbnb. I need somebody to help me to, to adjust. And I come to this office where Paris is seated, and you say, I want an Airbnb. What would you tell them? Look out for 1, 2, 3 in your mind, just right now.
In my mind,
pick them out
when
right
you
now.
say affordability, there is, I'm not compromising security for cost. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, something is affordable if it can guarantee me peace of mind. If I can sleep knowing that my door is open and no one is going to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're looking out for Airbnb, first is security. Yeah. How secure do you feel in that room? Because if there's no security, you can't even sleep. For me in a hotel, I will sleep with the door open. I mean nobody's coming. Okay. No one is coming to get me. So if you're for budget, when you're budgeting, budget for your security. Yeah. I rather pay 2,000 extra, 3,000 extra, and ensure that I am safe, my belongings are safe. Yeah. So there are Airbnb that are very secure.
Yeah.
I know people are coming up with measures. And if you book on the app, I think it's safest because, if you book on the app, only that it's not becoming the trend. It's not, I would like someone to give me the statistic of people who are booking off and on the app. Yeah. On the app, at least you are able to see people review what someone said about the rooms, and there are very credible information there. But off the app, you will be disappointed. The photo they took when the room was very new, when you get there, it is not as it is on the photos. So that inconsistency, the disappointment, I think it is not worth the extra 3,000-4,000. Yes.
There's a new conversation.
Yeah.
That Airbnbs are driving what you call home ownership and real estate. From your view, I know you will not speak like an expert in that one.
Yeah.
From your view.
From my view, it has actually, because again in Kilimani, I think that's where we have a lot of them.
Yes.
You will find a whole building. They've done they're called bed sitters. They have done a lot of bed sitters, focusing on Airbnb clients. Yes, it has driven that development of this new building and all that. And yes, it is there. It has driven development of this building to some extent.
Now look at it from all points of view.
Yeah.
I checked on security. I was looking at security, and not just the security of my being there.
Yeah.
The security of where now what you call international crime, where elements that are coming from different nations that are on maybe even a wanted list, they are using them as conduits. You're not a professional.
Yeah.
Your view.
My view on international.
Okay, let me not put you on task of that one.
Okay.
Because you are not a crime buster.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to put you. I don't want people to follow you and say you said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Please save me.
Yeah, I don't want you to do that. But I'm just looking at the impact of our tourism now, in terms of Airbnbs. I had a friend of mine travel to South Africa a few weeks ago, some time back, and the confidence that they had.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, I'm going into it. I've already booked my Airbnb. I'm actually, once I arrive, I'll book my Uber. and I'll be in my place.
Yeah.
Good, they did
Good.
that. They were
Yeah.
able to arrive. When they arrived, they didn't get the normal cabbies. They just got their Uber. They were taken to their room.
Yeah.
And when they went there, they were able to find the room. Of course, you know, internationally, people sometimes people keep the standards they show up,
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
are looking. Them, they're in business, because their nation actually governs some of these enterprises. But when he came back, he said there's something he has noticed, that these people sell what they show you.
True. And that brings us back to booking on the app. Okay, you see, if you are booking on the app, you are able to see people's comments.
Yes.
People will leave them as they found. If I found your room was not well maintained, that is the comment I'm going to leave there. And that is why we have now the Airbnb on the back end. Like, someone cannot manipulate the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like in the hotel, someone booking via booking.com. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, booking.com, Expedia, the same concept. If I'm moving from here to Turkey, I don't have my guy to call, so I'm forced to book on the app. And on the app, mostly you will find those people who are very keen on the app. The individual who own these rentals, and they are strictly on the app, they try to maintain the standards, because you know, you rely on people's comment, people reviews to get your house optimized. The more you're getting better reviews, the more you're getting more people liking your facility and getting more clients. So on the app is also good, because the government is able to get its shares, and like I said, it becomes a fair ground.
Paris.
Yes.
The future.
The future.
What do you see?
The future, we don't want Airbnb people to leave. We don't want them to leave. We just want them to comply with the regulations, you know, because it is business for people.
No, I think you.
Yeah.
I like your view.
Yeah.
They should not leave the scene.
Yeah.
All they need to do is actually come to a place of regulation. They accept
Exactly.
to. They accept to play fair.
Yeah.
Because and then for me, what I feel personally
Yeah.
is that we don't need a place where I have my guy to call.
Yeah.
Because in it lies a lot of danger.
Yeah.
Because I mean, these people don't. I mean, when I come to your hotel, by the way, you know I know your hotel. When I come to your hotel, they asked for when I sleep, they want to ask for my ID.
Yeah. That's mandatory
Right?
documents.
It's my
yeah.
ID.
Yeah.
They want to know where I'm coming from, how long I'm staying.
Yeah.
In fact, in some hotels, they even
Yeah.
ask, do you have a condition, a health
Yeah.
condition?
Yeah.
It's like a
Allergies.
real, you know, a real document that you're
Yeah.
filling in. Because, and I felt, when I looked at it finally, I said, I think they want to know who they are having here.
We need to know who we are hosting. In case of anything, what do you produce? Those documents goes a long way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just for record keeping, for the show. In the event that something happened, those are our backups.
Okay.
We hosted this person. You have had issues of someone went somewhere with a minor, you know. So we request for this so that we are even able to protect these minors.
Yeah.
We want to ensure the person going into this room is not a minor. We can only do too much, of course.
But by the way, now that you're here,
Yeah.
you speak on your industry. Eh?
Yeah.
You know, one time I was about to get offended because they were asking so many questions. You know,
Yeah.
and she was very interesting. She said, "Please fill that document. Please fill it.
Yeah.
Please fill it."
Yes.
And she's very tough and very kind at the same time.
Yeah. You have to be firm.
Tough,
Yeah.
firm, you
Yes.
know. But and finally, I got the guy and asked, "Why have I to do this?"
Yeah.
Of course, she didn't answer many things.
Yeah.
You know, I think you guys are really trained. She just
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
at
yeah.
me. She said, "This is for your good."
This for your good. This for your good.
This is
Yeah.
for your good. And then later, actually came to us. I said, "By the way, it's true because if let's say, I mean, somewhere is looking for me. I'm lost. Moses is lost or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they will say, no. We had a guy like that here,
Yeah.
and he stayed here.
Yeah.
And I think." We should encourage people. Please encourage them to fill those papers when they get them.
It is very important because, again, like you say, we are in this era of online. You could meet someone online. If you meet someone online and you want to feel safe, you cannot feel safe in the Airbnb. But if you walk into the hotel, you produce your document, you are assured that nothing is going to happen. Before you know it, someone is In Airbnb, mtu anaweza chukua 5 days. They do something and disappear. 4 days, someone think you're still in the room.
Oh,
for us, we keep on checking. We are like, 5 days, did they go for breakfast? And you realize something is not making sense. There's the escalation policy. I think the guest came in, we have not seen him moving. There is that care you get in a hotel that you cannot get in Airbnb.
Yeah.
And this document that you bring, the information that we ask you to provide, in the event that something happens to you.
Are there associations of owners of B&Bs?
I am not in the field, but I know I'm not sure whether they are, but I know there are some groups I'm in that you see Airbnb looking for this and this and this. That's how the people manage to do them offline. Yeah, so
what I'm saying is,
one.
You belong to hotel associations. Are there also, have you ever had, I'm just asking this because you may not own, have you ever heard of associations of Airbnb?
I've not had, I've not, maybe because I'm not in the field, but yeah, associations are good.
Wow. So future, one, you've said regulation. You want them regulated.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the future because they should be here for competition.
They should be here, yeah.
Because I think one of the key things I've seen, hotels are actually now picking on those problems and making them their new selling points and solutions.
Yes.
So you look at these things and say, okay.
Yeah, so we are competing. Remember, we are competing for the same client.
Yeah.
So I need to make the client feel very uncomfortable in Airbnb so that they can come to the hotel. So I will talk about security, but it is the truth of the ground. On the ground, it is the truth. Yeah. So hotels are regulated; they are professional.
Yes. So the second thing, in terms of the future, we talk about professionalism.
Yeah.
So they need to go professional.
They need to go professional.
Yeah.
I mean, take a short course on housekeeping and, you know,
Amazing,
just how
by the
to
way.
treat the guests. Human beings want to feel good. You need to feel well treated. I work in hospital. I struggle when I go to a restaurant and someone doesn't recognize me as a client, because when you come to where I work, I recognize my client.
How do you feel when you go to a hotel?
I feel out of if I go to a hotel and I feel something is missing, I feel agitated because sengine nasahau niko kwa wenyewe. I feel like telling a waiter, you need to be a bit professional, you know, you need to be faster, you need to be...
You're very hard people to work with in other hotels.
We struggle when we go out here, so we try.
I'm just trying to imagine you've come to my hotel and I have to...
Linen zinakaa hivi, you know, I really struggle.
Oh man.
But we try. We try, but it is a struggle.
Yes. So they need to be professional.
Yeah.
I like the point you say they need to learn how to just handle guests.
Handling guests is very important. I mean, if I'm coming to you, you want to do customer retention. It is the service that you give me that will determine whether I come back or not. And it is important. In future, if they are regulated, even tourists, they won't feel unsafe coming to your... I think if they want to compete with hotels, they need to accept the regulations. Because if once the tourist comes and they feel safe in those facilities, in fact, we should be scared if they comply. If they accept to be regulated, we should be scared as hoteliers, you know.
I don't think you should be scared.
Because now we will be competing. It will be a level ground. Tourists will be comfortable going there. Right now, if they are scared, I mean, we have the upper hand.
Well, then you know why in fact, you've opened my eyes.
Yeah.
I was skewed before I started. You've really opened my eyes. I think you're talking from a place where you're not scared anymore.
No, we are.
You're ready to bring it on.
We saw our niche and we decided to focus on our niche, professionalism and selling experience.
So the future.
Yes.
They had the advantage of technology.
Yes.
Today hotels have systems.
Yeah.
And I mean, better systems, because these ones you now even can book, you know, you can literally book yourself into a hotel, even get your menu, and even order food by the time you're arriving, it is there.
Yeah. You can even pre-check yourself in. Some hotels have the pre-check-in services. And we were scared in the beginning because you don't know what is coming. You cannot underestimate a competitor, you know. So, but after they are here now, we know where to focus. We have a niche to focus on that give us an upper edge compared to them.
The Kenya market is different from maybe some of these other developed nations, because the developed nations, as long as, even if they are on the app, they are on government radar, they are able to, because on the app you are able to put in your details and you book the place. So basically you are actually on radar. And it's because some of these nations have developed systems to make sure that even though you are online or offline, I mean online or in the hotel, you are actually on radar. You can be seen. Do you think we have those kind of systems in our country? Or
Kenya is one country.
Do you feel like
Kenya is one interesting country. You know, we have very sharp people here. We have early innovators. If we need those systems, it's easier to get them. I mean, look at us. We have so many things. I don't think it's a problem. It's only need enforcement. If the government enforce it and they make it mandatory, I think, what was it? Was it cameras? When they said cameras are mandatory. You saw how everyone was importing and selling and all that. It only takes the word from the government and people will be compliant.
Amazing. So I think the government needs to bring this thing into a better place where you can look at it. I want to, because we may need to begin to close. Can you imagine our time is getting
Oh no, that was very quick. I can talk the whole day.
Yes, I know you can talk a whole day. And I'll give you a chance to talk and sell your space. And in terms of when you look at the hotels and the Airbnbs and the increase, I want to be an investor. And I'm sure you'll encourage me, because you did business management. You'll encourage me. But from your two, you know, you have what you call a dual view.
Dual view.
You have a dual view of this side and this side. If today you were to do, I was to do, and I've come for advice
from myself,
from Paris.
What
would you tell me?
Between Airbnb and hotel?
And I want to invest. Let me say, I want to invest in the Airbnb first before we come to hotel.
So what kind of advice, if you have already...
I've come to you, Paris, have this money, and I think I've seen something here. You know, the way we come with these ideas, and it's so energetic.
For me, as a business person, maybe because I'm in hospitality, I will tell you to go to a hotel. You know why? Eventually, everyone will have to comply. You know, right now you can dodge here and there, but you will have to align later. So you don't have to wait for later where you'll be forced and you will feel uncomfortable whether you want to quit or not. I will tell you to come to hotel. If you have money, invest in a hotel. You will get more value, you'll get more retention there, you'll get more, it is more peaceful. You don't have to live scared of what is coming next. So I will tell you hotels.
For you, you would go hotel anytime?
For me, I'll go hotel. I'll go transparency. It's easier. It is easier because even as an investor, as a hotel, we have insurance. We have insurance. For guests. Everyone coming in there, they should feel safe. You know,
so there's
if you're belonging, if you lose your laptop in the room and someone, we have insurance. You know, so even as an investor, you'll be able to sleep knowing that I have insurance. We don't want this event to happen, but in case something happen, I am insured. And that is, you have to comply. That is from the government. You need insurance for if you're handling.
I like that. I like
so I will tell you to go to the hotel. As a guest, you need to go to the hotel.
But then again, it may look, actually, I think, wow. So though it may look big, go hotel.
Go hotel. If you have the money, why not? Don't go small.
I mean, I'm talking about a spender. You have convinced me. You have converted me today. Today you have a convert. But think about an investment. Because it looks like Airbnb is not as cost, you know.
Okay, as a business, right now when things are not very straightforward as a business person, I will do Airbnb. If I can evade taxes here and there, I mean, you know, so don't do long term. Don't go all the way because it will catch up with you. But for business, for quick money and all that, you'll go Airbnb, you know. but don't be comfortable, you know. But if you're looking for peaceful investment, of course, the risk taker, you can go that way. You are always having heart palpitations, something gonna happen, you know. Yeah, so you can go that direction. But for peaceful investment, just go, be compliant, go hotel way.
Well, I want to begin to wrap up.
Yes.
And I'll ask you bullets. Maybe you can help us in this one.
Yeah.
So the impact on hotels is not as felt as perceived, because it's
not as we expected, not as we thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I like that because you know something amazing. I was told that in China, I hope I need to verify this. In Chinese, there's no word called crisis.
There's no crisis.
There's no word.
Oh, there was no word called crisis.
Yeah, that word is transformed to opportunity.
Exactly. Yes.
So the opportunities, it came in, the hotels saw the opportunities, and in fact, hotels are better. By the way, let me tell you, one of the key things personally as a customer I have found is that the quality of hotels has just gone up.
Yeah.
The quality. In fact, some of the hotels you enter, you wonder, where?
Yes. We are forced. That's why I'm saying they should be here so that we can...
You can keep on your toes.
Yes.
They are your opposition.
They are our opposition. We see them and we want to keep on upgrading.
Your government, they are opposition.
Perfect.
I tell you. And so, yeah, because I think the quality has gone high.
Yeah.
And with that quality, the demand also is better. You can charge top dollar and increase. Now, let me give you a case study.
Yes.
I will not mention the city, but I'm sure you know it. There's a city that decided they're going to market their hotels together. Yes, they're Airbnbs, but let's do this together.
Yes.
And let me tell you today, that city, people literally leave the city, Nairobi, to go to that city, weekends.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because of the hotels. And they just decided, okay, we are here, we can't lose business.
Yeah. We need to market together.
They came together.
It's a strategic alliance.
Yes, they just said we are hotels. Guys. We are the ones here. We have people to pay. We have businesses to run. We have this and that. And they came together. And let me tell you, they started just marketing their hotels together.
Yeah.
Today, I mean, people leave the city to go to those places. I mean, weekends. In fact, the other week I was with a friend and he said, I'm going to.
The best thing with this strategic alliance, when 2-3 people come together, there's a pool of knowledge. Someone knows about security, someone knows about hospitality, someone knows. There's a pool of knowledge. So they will be able to share that knowledge and improve their facilities. Yeah. And like if you're doing it alone, and if you're not an expert in the field, you're not able to do it by yourself.
Wow.
So the strategic alliances are good. And it also forces you guys, you hold each other accountable.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you got a bad review, someone from the alliance could advise you on how to go about it. Strategic alliances are good. It helps with the marketing. If you do marketing and people come and get shoddy jobs, it's nothing. It's futile. Yeah.
Wow. We need to begin to close down.
Okay.
I want you to do your pitch. You're a salesperson.
Do my pitch. This is what I do every day, guys.
Sell me a holiday.
Let me sell you a holiday. Yes. People need to normalize having good life, having easy life, knowing what you sacrifice and what you're getting. Cheap is not always cheaper when you look at it. Pay that extra 2,000 because different between if you come to Ngong on weekends, we have rooms for 9,000. Airbnb in Kilimani will go for around 7,000. See where you are getting more value.
Yes.
Yeah. Ngong you come, you get all those. And again, human beings are social beings.
Yeah.
But you want to go and be enclosed in one room. I mean, you know, you want to come to the hotel, see the receptionist recognize you. When you come there, we tell you, morning Moses, we call you by your name. Because you booked with us, so we know your name. So it makes you feel good. Yeah. You go to the room, you go to the restaurant, they know you. You feel valued. Yeah. For me, I'll go to the hotel anytime. Go to the hotel. Okay. Sometimes you might need to go to the Airbnb, but of course you cannot compare the two.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I was to find Paris,
yes,
where do I find her?
You find Paris, I am everywhere. I am physically at Ngong Hills Hotel, but I am normally out to the field. I am online as 𝗪𝗲 𝗪𝗔𝗂. 𝗪𝗲 𝗪𝗔𝗂. I am on all social platforms, LinkedIn, 𝗪𝗲 𝗪𝗔𝗂. Yes, so that is where you'll find me.
I want you to give your final remarks.
My final remarks.
Yes.
It has been good. Thank you for having me here. And
Pleasure.
I am very passionate about hospitality and seeing things moving the way they are moving. I feel we'll be somewhere if people were to comply. This country, hospitality contributes a lot to our GDP.
Big.
So let's embrace it so that we can have a competing ground. And Kenyans are very vibrant. When you comply, we get more clients. You get more clients. If we are able to attract more clients, it will be enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Because if people feel safe coming here to Airbnb, they will pull others. They will come and find you don't have availability, they will come to the hotel. We will be free to take our guests to Airbnb. So, yeah, hospitality is, and Ngong Hills is the best. Buy Kenya, build Kenya. Buy Kenya, build Kenya. Yeah, we've been there for so long, and it's not because we've been doing things like this. We've been there for a reason.
I've patronized you.
I know you can confirm whatever I'm saying.
I have patronized you. In fact, you made very serious changes.
Yeah. After COVID, so many hotels went down, but we remain standing. There's a reason for that.
Okay.
Yes, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, 𝗪𝗲 has said all. I can't add. And I'm so grateful to have 𝗪𝗲 here. It's been quite a discussion that we really looked forward to, but I'm telling you, she became the bold one. And she came. She's the last man standing. Thank you so much for being here. 𝗪𝗏 appreciates you. And remember, there's anytime you want to come, just call me.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me. It has been wonderful. I think that has been. I needed to air that one out.
You need to bring that
about
out,
Airbnb so that. In it.
Well, we'll see you next time. God bless you. Have yourself a wonderful time, and remember to keep it 𝗪𝗏 television. God bless you.